So we left off here, and the acorn squash on the bush has grown quite a bit in 24 hours. I kind of did some bracing on my morning glory trellis. I figure it'll start wrapping around those braces and make it stronger. I just thought it was leaning quite a bit. I don't think it'll break, but I just want to be sure. And then I went through on my tomatoes and pruned all the sun damaged stems off from it. We'll see how it goes. I think growing tomatoes is a skill, and I'm just a hack. Now, these sunflowers here are supposed to be orange. At least that's what the package said. And these little squash, I don't see any squash bugs yet. I'm sure worried about them though. I've grown squash in the past and had trouble with squash bugs. Of course, that was 20 years ago and I didn't have any idea how to take care of them. But I've kind of got a plan now. I'll spray this. Look at that, there's a squash borer. Oh, it's the adult. I probably need to spray some insecticide. And then I haven't deadheaded these yet, so I probably need to. My ex-wife told me that if you deadhead them, they'll grow more flowers. And I don't have any reason not to believe her. So I deadhead them, and I saved the seeds because I want to have a good stand of marigolds again next year. I saved the zinnia seeds too. Oh, come on. I don't have to get them all because some of them will just come back on their own. I've actually learned a lot about squash. I got a late start, but I want to build some trellises to attach them to, and then so I'm letting these dry out, and then I'll eventually make them into seeds, and I'll have plenty to sow next year. I need to get rid of some of the stuff that I love this because it keeps me active, and it gives me something to do, and I'm retired and I'm not working, so, and if you do it right, it's pretty good exercise. I don't know if you're supposed to deadhead counters or not, but from everything I've learned on the internet, you don't want to leave diseased leaves on your plants or dead, because it just saps resources for the plant. I've got some leaves I need to get rid of on these. So if they're These pumpkins are really tough. The squash, I can just break them off, but the pumpkins seem to be tougher. So I'll grab these dikes. Work pretty good for pruning. Now these are the okra, and okra is pretty hardy. It does really good here in Oklahoma. I guess if you have middle blossoms that have finished blooming, that you just get rid of them. I was trying to do that by hand, and they're just kind of tough and fibrous. I don't think that one's going to open again either. Yeah, and that's the thing about gardening too. I think there's always something to learn. I've got him tied up. That's him. Let's try. I can't even see that. I try to wait for them to get in really bad shape before I cut them. I know this isn't very polished, but this is what I do. I lost a lot of weight. My drawers keep falling off. I've got to tie them up again. I don't really have any editing skills, so that's just what we're dealing with. And he doesn't seem to be growing very fast, not compared to the watermelon. But he looks nice. put some cardboard under this boy. He's starting to look handsome. Yeah, he's not doing too good. He's just not growing very fast. That other one up a little further is doing better. I'm just, like everything, it takes a lot of patience. So I've got time left in this video. Let's walk around in the front. See what's going on there. I've got I'm just letting, like I say, I'm just letting things grow here around this thing. I hate it. I hate that thing. Man, look how they wilt in this heat. I mean, they recover, but they wilt. Even the jalapenos. Well, I like it out here in the heat. So anyway, my tomato plants, I trimmed all the sun-damaged branches. They look a lot better. Now, I did everything I could to make the primary grass on my part of this property Bermuda, and I think largely I've succeeded, but it was a lot of work, and I hadn't decided to share it with everybody like I'm doing now, but I enjoy sharing this, and I hope I've got a lot of followers on Facebook, and I hope they enjoy this content. They seem to. I really like all my followers on Facebook for the most part. Yeah, I really like okra, and this is in full sun. That's why it's doing better. I planted those others a lot earlier, but they're not in full sun, and these are starting to do their job. Yeah, it won't be long. I'll have some okra. Now, what the hell is this? I didn't know that we got eggs laid on our jalapenos. What the? If anybody knows what those are, please send me a message. They almost look like squash, but they're not dark enough. I don't know what kind of eggs those are. I'm not liking that though. I'm gonna have to get out here and probably put some Dawn on this thing. I wonder how many more of these leaves have that. That's the first time I've noticed that on these plants. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look on the internet and see what those eggs were on these jalapenos. I don't want anything to happen with jalapenos. Yeah, I've got a lot more work to do out here. I'll probably wait till it cools off. I just wanted to get a video up to satisfy YouTube. He didn't do so well. Well, anyway, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what those eggs are. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.